Welcome to the NextGen Educators Podcast, where we explore the evolving world of education, personalized learning, and the transformative role of artificial intelligence in shaping our schools. I'm your host, Raquel Noir, and today we're diving into a powerful topic: equity and access to AI tools in education. Our guest today is Sam Mormando, a leader in this space from the Garnet Valley School District. Sam and Garnet Valley just became the first district in the entire world to partner with OpenAI directly. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. It seems you never stop working, and each time I talk to you, you are getting another award.
Thank you for having me, Raquel. It's a pleasure to be here and to share Garnet Valley's work with AI. I'm definitely excited to be working with OpenAI, and I can't wait to see where this partnership goes in the next couple of months.
So let's start with that big news. Becoming the first school district to work directly with OpenAI is no small feat. Can you tell us what motivated you and your team to take this incredible step?
Absolutely. The primary motivation was our commitment to providing our faculty with cutting-edge tools that could enhance personalized learning for students. We saw an opportunity with AI to make learning more accessible and adaptive. OpenAI has created some incredible technologies that, if used correctly, could be difference makers in classrooms. We wanted to make sure our teachers were equipped to leverage these tools effectively. Having a seat at the table with an amazing company like OpenAI was something we couldn't turn away from.
And it's rare to see school districts so proactive with such a novel technology. Why do you think Garnet Valley was ready to take on this challenge?
I think it comes down to leadership and vision. Our district has been intentional about innovation for years, and our leadership team values technology that improves teaching and learning. Also, our community and staff are incredibly supportive. They trust that we're going to introduce technology thoughtfully and with a focus on preparing our students for their futures.
Let's talk about equity and access to AI tools. You were actually on a panel when ChatGPT was first released, right? I heard there was quite a debate on whether AI would democratize education. And
Yes, I was on a panel with AI experts shortly after ChatGPT launched. There was a lot of enthusiasm, with people saying, finally, here's a tool that will level the playing fields in education. But my experience had taught me that it's not that simple. While the tools themselves might be accessible, it doesn't mean that every school will embrace or use them effectively.
that's a really important point. What was your response to that optimism from other panelists?
I remember saying that unfortunately, it's not just about the tool itself, it's about the context. Some schools, like Garnet Valley, are going to go all in and actively work to integrate AI into their teaching. But I knew there would be districts where these tools would be blocked or viewed with skepticism. And then there's the budget aspect. Some districts simply won't have the funds or leadership willing to prioritize this kind of investment in AI. We're so lucky in Garnet Valley to have a superintendent who is always looking forward and a school board that is not afraid to allow our team to try new things.
So it's not just a matter of technology, but also of budgets, leadership, and policy. Do you think this is creating a new kind of divide in our schools?
Absolutely. We're seeing what could be called an AI divide. Schools that have the resources, supportive leadership, and forward thinking policies will empower teachers and students with these tools. But in districts without those elements, students may not have access to the same level of education. And that's a problem because these technologies aren't just nice to haves, they're becoming essential skills for the future workforce.
That AI divide is a powerful concept. What do you think are some of the consequences if we don't address this gap?
The consequences could be significant. Students in well resourced districts will graduate with a solid understanding of AI, data literacy, and how to use advanced tech tools. In contrast, students without that access may be left behind, not only in terms of academic performance, but also in readiness for the future job market. It's a systemic issue that could widen existing inequalities if we're not proactive about it.
What can be done at the leadership level to start bridging this AI divide? For instance, when leaders or school boards are resistant, how can districts navigate that?
Many times, the resistance comes from a lack of understanding about what these tools can do and concerns about potential risks. We've made it a priority to communicate with our board, our community, and our faculty, explaining not just the benefits, but also how we're addressing any concerns around data privacy, ethical use, and impact on learning.
That sounds critical. It's almost like the first step to adoption is awareness. What role do teachers play in this transition?
Teachers are key to the success of AI in schools. They're the ones who bring these tools to life in the classroom. By involving them in training and giving them hands on experience, we can help them see the potential these tools have for supporting students. It's also important for teachers to feel they have a say in how these tools are used, which helps build trust and buy in.
Can you share any examples from Garnet Valley where you've seen these AI tools make a difference for teachers or students?
One of the most exciting examples I've seen came from our middle school. I was in an ELA classroom recently and saw how AI impacted the writing revision process with our middle school students. Traditionally, revision is a pain point for students, but with the help of AI, students actually starting to enjoy it. One of our middle school teachers prepared an incredible lesson where students used AI to assist in revising their drafts. It gave them immediate constructive suggestions for improvement, which made the process feel more engaging and interactive. For the first time in my career, I saw students genuinely excited about revising their work. It was inspiring to see and a testament to how well the teacher prepared the students and leveraged AI to bring real value to the lesson.
That's so inspiring. What advice would you give to other districts that want to bring AI tools into their classrooms, but might be facing challenges around budget or leadership?
Start small. Even if you can't afford a full scale rollout, consider piloting AI in specific classrooms or with a small group of teachers who are interested in exploring it. The results can be powerful enough to build momentum and potentially attract funding or support from the district. And of course, build partnerships. Look to organizations like OpenAI or local tech companies that might be interested in supporting your initiatives.
So, looking forward, what do you hope to see in terms of AI access and equity in education?
My hope is that we can establish a baseline of access where every school has some level of exposure to AI tools, so no student is left out of this digital revolution. Ideally, I'd like to see broader policies at the state or federal level that allocate resources to help under resourced schools access these tools. But more than anything, I hope we can create a culture where educational technology is seen as a tool for inclusion, not division.
That's such an inspiring vision, Sam. Thank you for your insights today and for all the work you're doing to make AI accessible for every student. Your story at Garnet Valley is a great example for other districts.
Thank you, Raquel. It was a pleasure to be here, and I'm excited to see where AI takes us all over the next year or so.
Thank you for tuning in to the NextGen Educators Podcast. Today's conversation with Sam Mormando has highlighted the promise of AI in education and the work that remains to make it accessible to everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe for more discussions on education, AI, and supporting teachers. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and remember, it's our job to prepare students for their futures, and their futures are sure to be filled with AI technologies.